Les Brown on harnessing fear for maximum success. Imagine for a moment the most daunting obstacle standing between you and your dreams. It's a monster you've been battling all your life, fear. Fear that whispers in the dark corners of your mind, telling you that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not capable enough. You've seen it in others who were supposed to conquer their fears but fell short. You felt it yourself when you stood at the edge of the cliff, ready to take that leap into the unknown. But what if I told you that fear isn't your enemy? What if fear is actually your friend, guiding you to where you need to go? That's exactly what Les Brown teaches us in his profound talk titled Harnessing Fear for Maximum Success. He reveals how fear can be harnessed as a tool to propel you forward rather than holding you back. In this talk, Les shares his own journey and how he faced immense fear head-on, turning it into a source of strength. He begins by acknowledging the common misconception that fear is a deterrent to success. Instead, he suggests that true success is often achieved through overcoming our deepest fears. Let me tell you this, Les has a unique ability to make even the most daunting challenges seem achievable. Les starts off by sharing a personal anecdote. He recalls a time when he was about to give a speech at a prestigious event. The room was filled with industry leaders and potential investors. The pressure was immense, and fear gripped him tightly. He had never given a speech like this before, and the thought of failing was paralyzing. Yet, he decided to face his fear head-on. Here's something you should know. Les took a deep breath, stepped onto the stage, and delivered a speech that left everyone in awe. His fear didn't hold him back. Instead, it fueled his performance. The power of fear is often underestimated. We tend to think of fear as a negative force, but Les argues that it is a critical part of our human experience and can serve as a catalyst for growth. He explains that fear is a signal, a sign that something is out of balance or that we are facing a challenge. It's a natural reaction to uncertainty and change, and it can push us to explore new possibilities and take risks. Let me tell you this, fear can be incredibly empowering. It forces us to confront our limitations and work harder to overcome them. In Les' case, fear became a driving force behind his success. He turned what could have been a paralyzing emotion into a motivation to excel. He shared, "I used to think that fear was my worst enemy, but now I see it as my greatest ally." One of the key insights Les shares is the importance of distinguishing between fear and anxiety. While fear is a response to a perceived threat, anxiety is a feeling of unease or worry. Les emphasizes that it's crucial to differentiate these emotions because they require different strategies to manage. For instance, he talks about the difference between being afraid to fail and being anxious about failure. The former is a rational response to a specific situation, while the latter is a generalized feeling of dread. Les provides practical advice on how to harness fear effectively. He suggests that we can use fear as a motivator by asking ourselves, "What do I stand to lose if I don't take action?" This question helps us focus on the potential consequences of not pursuing our goals, making us more motivated to overcome our fears. He also recommends visualizing success, imagining what it would feel like to achieve our goals. Visualization can help us overcome fear by creating a mental image of our desired outcome, which can boost our confidence and reduce anxiety. Les uses real-life examples to illustrate these points. He tells the story of a woman who was terrified of public speaking but decided to face her fear. She started small, practicing in front of friends and family. Gradually, she built up her confidence and eventually gave a TEDx talk. Her fear transformed from a paralyzing force into a stepping stone for her career. Another example is a man who was paralyzed by fear of rejection. Instead of giving up, he decided to start a podcast, knowing that rejection was inevitable. Over time, he grew his audience and found success. These stories resonate deeply with us because we can relate to the struggles and triumphs of these individuals. They remind us that fear is not an insurmountable barrier, but a temporary state that can be managed and transformed. Les emphasizes that it's essential to embrace our fears, not run away from them. By doing so, we open ourselves up to new opportunities and experiences. As Les says, fear is not your enemy but your ally. It's a reminder that every great achievement comes with its share of obstacles, and those obstacles are often disguised as fear. But fear, when understood and utilized correctly, can be a powerful ally that propels us towards success. Les concludes his talk with a powerful message. He encourages us to face our fears head-on and to transform them into tools for growth. He challenges us to ask ourselves, what am I afraid of? And then to find ways to overcome those fears. He believes that by doing so, we can unlock our full potential and achieve greatness. So let's embrace our fears, not run from them. Let's turn them into sources of motivation and strength. Because in the end, it's not the absence of fear that defines us, but our ability to navigate it and emerge stronger. Let Les Brown's words inspire you today, and let's commit to transforming our fears into pathways to success.